Well, now you can hear me. That should work. I'm just gonna double check. Well, now you can hear. There we go. Right. So, as I was saying, welcome to the Ludum Dare 46. The last stream ended badly, and I'm sorry about that. And my microphone was muted because I had to unplug it and replug it in. But anyway, now everything seems to be up and running. I had to finish the soundtrack by myself because my Mac was crashing anyway. That's mostly done. I think I just need to export it over. And once I export that, we'll stick that into the game. And we've got some things we need to work on. I'm going to be on like constant panic mode because there's so much I want to do just to switch it up. And so, yeah, let's see. I was going to say, here's where we were. Here's where we left off the game. We left off the game with you have to protect your blurb. You have to protect your pet. We had lighting. In the last one, we kind of reduced the amount of lighting just a little bit, so it's not so extreme. It's not as extreme. And block that shot. And he's going to walk around. Yeah, right. We've got a bunch of things we want to do. We've got enemy count up in the top left. And he's sitting nicely. Audio needs balancing as well. Also, I might want to give them a light when as they're about to attack. They should get a redder light so you can see what's going on better. Also, my shaders, I want the shaders to be a little bit more, not blend to white as quickly. I want them to have color. And for that, I'm going to open my shader. Let's open our shader lighting. And this is the main, okay. Main red times the light's red. It's the mix, it's a mix. What's a mix? I'm not quite sure what this mix is doing. What I do know is it's going to white. I guess if you keep adding colors on top of each other, it'll constantly go to white. Right. Geofrag color. I have no idea what I'm doing here, so I won't touch it. What we are going to be doing is we are going to be going over to my Mac. There's my Mac. We are going to be exporting this. This is Logic Pro. This is what I've been using. You won't be able to hear this, and I'm going to put in my little earphones, so that I can hear this. At least I can quickly figure out the final few things. The final few things. And once I untangle my earphones, let's plug you in. And I need to change all of my sound settings here. So for now, you will look at my camera, my beautiful camera. Because my sound settings are all mixed up. Because in order to stream on my Mac, I had to switch everything up. So use my headphones. There we go. Now I can hear myself. Let me quickly give this a look at what the ending was. You know what? That's done. I'm going to go ahead and export this. File, exports, all tracks as, wait, no, I want to export, no, I need to bounce the project to an MP3. Da 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 da. And we are going to OK, and I want to save you under my Ludum Dare as soundtrack. Bounce you. Bounce, bounce, bounce. There you go, it's bouncing. Meanwhile, over on this side, on my windows, what are some effects I wanted to do? I wanted to do smooth lighting, intro, outro. That's just some fancy stuff to prevent it. Yeah, that's just some fancy stuff. We also want to, so that when it, yeah, okay. We also want weapon kickback. We want more weapons, maybe. Hello, web. I'm back in my own room, with my own setup, and boy, it's nice. But I can't fit my keyboard here. My keyboard's like this big already, so, and my desk space is quite literally like right this big, so not happening. We want some kickback. Let me check stream suggestions. Stream suggestions, see if anyone. Winnable version of the game, more enemies, bosses. Yeah, we need more enemies. We need bosses. We need music. Oh, we do have music. We need blood splats. And we need more weapons as well. We also need to, I think, the enemy progression, this is probably their health needs better balancing. Yes, there we go. Right. And it looks like the bouncing has been finished. And if you fall when they die instead of just disappearing, yeah. We will create, yes, what's it called? It's called, it's not a ragdoll. You know, we can do permanent, corpses. Corpse is the word I was looking for. We also want shells. And for this we can start, oh, you all can't see windows. Anyway, that was done exporting, so now I am going to give it a listen through. Go over here, go to, I'm going to check my Ludum Dare, the soundtrack, here we go. Yes, I made this. That was the last stream, a couple hours ago. Check it out. You can see how I make music. And not the entire thing, because my stream got cut off early. This is groovy. Should no longer need these. Also, the chat box is a lot higher than it used to be. Is it? It is for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, man. Okay, the theme is very soft. The theme is way too, like, you can hear it faintly. So I'm gonna have to re-export this. I made this in Logic Pro X. So that's the main theme. We're like right here. And I'm gonna increase the volume. So at this part, just to make the soundtrack longer, I just looped the background and then just like played around on my keyboard with some cool themes. This whenever I do like soundtracks for jams, it becomes jam. It literally feels like a jam. It's like the Islands of War soundtrack is very, very nice, but it's not like jammy. It doesn't have like random themes and stuff. But not enough themes and stuff. So I'm going to stop you. You go away. Okay, for some reason it says the track is 5 minutes long, but it's not. Like it ends here. Then at this point we'll just loop back to the beginning. So it looks like it's a 3-minute long soundtrack. It's 3 minutes long. I'm gonna quickly give this a listen. You probably can't hear this. Let's see. Okay, that seems good. I'm gonna save you again. I'm gonna rebounce you. Bounce project in place. Yep. Same thing. Bounce, yeah, replace you. You know what? While we're on our Mac here, okay, a little bit laggy and slow. Let us, since now we can technically put in previously created assets, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go into Game Maker Studio 2. I'm going to go into Desynchronized, go into Assets, go into Sprites, go into Players. And we are going to grab whatever weapons we want. This AK looks nice. This laser beam also looks good. That rifle looks better than the one I made. Shotguns are similar to the ones I created, but different. Sniper rifle, also yes. We already have the sword, so I'm going to go ahead and copy you for. This is desynchronized. Do I have other? I think I've got other weapons from other games. Weapons, go ahead and paste it. They need to look relatively the same, so I need to edit these quickly. Could you play the music in the background of the stream? Oh, could I play music? That music or just general music? I can play like this music. I could play that one instead, but that one's gonna get repetitive. I'm gonna be hearing it a lot. You're right. So I'm gonna play this. There we go. We'll play this. And I'm going to use my new color palette, which is the same. How are you the same? You're the same? Oh, that's right. I just borrowed the color palette. So you all should be exactly the same. Right. Projectiles. We need better projectiles. We're going to make a bullet. We're going to make a laser. Oh, wow. You're looking at... Are you looking at my Mac or not? You're not looking at my Mac for some reason. You can't see my Mac because I have studio mode on. So now you can see my Mac. You should be able to see that now. Laser is going to be a little bit longer, but thinner. Let's see. Get our nice long white here. But you're going to be a lot thinner, so I'm going to move the edge orange, possibly even down to here. And then we're going to recolor this. Something like this. And your edge also needs to be changed in colors as well. Something like this. Like this. I think it needs more orange. I'm gonna shift all of you left, shift all of you like that. Did that work? Yep, that worked. Did I? Yeah, I did mean to do that. That was exactly what I wanted to do, because we're gonna put in this color here. Like this. That should give it more orange, and I think I'll go ahead and put that color there as well. That's laser. That's that really ruined the laser part of it. I think lasers are even thinner than this. Like this even. Yeah, like that. And we'll go ahead and create another transition to make the white even better. There we go. I think that works as a laser. You know what? Actually, lasers should be... Circles are white. Are lasers... I think my shading is wrong. The shading, the white shouldn't be in the middle. The white should either be at the front or the back. And from the looks of it... Okay. I see. What did I do this stream? This stream has just started. The stream has just started. I'm just exported the background tracks. That looks like you're good. So, actually, let's go ahead and give that a listen while I work on some art. Here we go. Here's the track. I'm gonna move this here. Yeah, this is the other way around. If anything, white should be up front. So for those of you who are at the last stream, this is kind of the start. It's kind of mostly more of the same. And my Mac isn't updating, which means I need to restart my VNC, which was really, I usually don't have to restart it for the first hour. Here, let's try this. There we go. Linux runs super slow, probably. It's not optimized at all. I'm surprised it actually runs on Mac, on like all the platforms pretty smoothly, relatively smoothly. Actually, I think there's a... There's a tempo bug. Thank you. Sorry, I'm going to need to pause that one while I quickly try to figure out what's wrong on this side. And you won't be able to hear anything. I'm like 90% sure something was... Right there. You can't hear it, but... You know what? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna back it up because I'm pretty sure I heard something was off. Right there, the tempo was like a little bit wobbly. Um, it was. I'm not sure if you heard that, but I'm going to need to mute you so I can listen to my Windows. On my Mac, sorry. Right there, I found it. I found it. Now, where on earth are my notes? Of this, the Game Maker synth lead now. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. Everything else seems good. Just this jammy part is like a little bit too jammy. Right there. Right there. That was the issue. That was the issue I heard earlier. There we go. Save you, and we need rebounds. No such thing as okay. It's jammy is okay, except that in some cases the beat was just because there's a delay like when I press it, and sometimes as you play you go, well, for me, I'm not a great musician, so I will go off tempo a lot, and sometimes I will, yeah, that's exactly what it was. I was just way off tempo there. Yes, I know no audio is coming out because I'm on my Mac. This is why I didn't. This is why I had to go to an entirely new recording. Basically, I had to stream from my Mac. That's why my Mac was so slow. So I know no audio is coming from my Mac. And yeah, I'm not sure. The reason I was streaming from my Mac earlier is because no audio. If I was editing everything in here, I wouldn't be able. You can't hear anything, and it's like audio is fairly important. If it's like gameplay and stuff, it should have been fine, but the audio is very important. Right. So let's get back to making our laser bullet. Um, back to our laser bullet. Like that, maybe. I think that's laser bullets enough, possibly. Possibly. I think that will work. No, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check here um what bullets look like. Here we go. Okay, so totally not stealing, but I do need to know how I'm supposed to shade these. It looks like, okay, it looks like just make a big white circle in the middle and then just color everything else like red or something. Yeah, or just do an outline of the color you want. Right, right, right. That looks like two circles, right. So, so just apparently for lasers then we just do something like this. And then we just have, or actually you should be like this color. No, you should be this color here and here. And then you're an orange here and here. And then at this point, I will let the lighting handle the rest. I'm not sure how that looks. That doesn't, giant white bullet flying around. Maybe this can be a little more white, possibly. Like that. There we go. So that's supposed to be a laser. Let's have a look. You're finished bouncing. So I'm going to pull up the sound here. We can give it another listen. It's empty. Wait, is it empty? Oh wait, I couldn't hear it. Wait, what? Nope, never mind, I bounced it wrong. Logic Pro X. I need to bounce the project, the entire project. Replace. Okay, now we'll have to listen to you a little bit later. My laser doesn't look the same as my bullet though. I'm gonna open this for the palette again. Or at least the color. That yellow is very important. Maybe that's better. We could always make our laser thicker. Like that. That way I can still get my whites in there and stuff. And we can get our very light yellows in here too. I feel like that's a better laser. Yeah, it's a better laser. Get a nice transition color here as well. There we go. That looks lasery. And you could really be more orange. There we go. That's a good laser. And then we make our enemy laser. Actually, we could even do, I mean, that's more of a bigger bullet. I mean, that's a bullet. That can be another type of bullet. Lasers can be blue. Except enemies can just get the same blue. All of theirs will be the same color, basically. Let's see. Red there. It's the next shade of red. And the next shade of red is here. And the next shade of red is here. Wait, it's here. And here. And then I really should just make a palette for this. There we go. Ooh, actually, you're a little bit too bright. We'll just make those two the same. No. Make you a little bit redder. There we go. That looks wrong. That looks very wrong. It needs to be paler. But not as pale as that. There we go. There's our enemy laser. How does it look from afar? Actually, that looks pretty good. If I see you flying around, that works. We need a different type of... Oh. What you're looking at... Okay. So VNC viewer crashed again. And you've been looking at the same thing for the longest time. Not sure what's going on. VNC viewer. Oh, I think it doesn't like it when I switch things like that. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Right, now, it should be exported. Let's listen to it again. Make a small bullet now. I think that works for a smaller bullet. Does it look smaller? I think it is smaller. It is a lot smaller. This might be more circular, actually. Yeah, that's circular. This just looks too octagonal. Octagonal? Octagonal. I'm gonna make you a little more orange to match it. Too much orange. Just a slight orange. There we go. So we've got, I'm gonna make a folder called effects. Because we're gonna need, okay, wow, that was a soundtrack. 3 minutes and 18 seconds long. Right, and then it would just loop it. Let's listen to it again. I'm gonna get tired of listening to this by the end. Laser, bullets. We need explosions. We need explosions. Explodey. Explosions. Structures, effects. We'll do We'll just call you explosion. This is gonna be a medium-sized explosion. Actually, we have a bunch of explosions already. We don't have to. I don't like drawing explosions. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's save time. Desynchronized. Desynchronized. Effects. There is my blood. Actually, blood is. We don't have blood. Okay, where there's fire. And there's a shell. That could be an interesting explosion. I think that explosion type is much better. That explosion type's clean. So I'm going to also copy all of you, since it's a very clean explosion. Effects. Mac. We also want to go into desynchronize is one other game. Polishing might have some. No, polishing won't have anything. Finishing scrapped games. Game Maker old. Resources. Characters. We had some interesting characters for that. Particles. We have a rocket. We've got rocket. Oh yes, here we go. We want this. We also want a laser shell. Here's a rocket projectile, small rocket projectile. I'll take these. That's an I think I like my laser better. The laser I just made. So then effects, I'm gonna paste these. Now, right now we're just scavenging through a bunch of different games that I've made. 46, only a lab slime. Sprites, effects. What effects do I have? I have quite a bit. And actually, this might make more sense in terms of alerts being the alerts. So I'm gonna copy you. What else do we have? We've got bombs. Interesting. Here's our explosion. Actually, we'll copy explosions from Islands of War. No, that's right. We wanted circular explosions, like looking cleaner. Effects here. I'm gonna paste that. So yeah, that's much better. Actually, that looks a lot like. We also want finished scrap games. We want old. We want save Dave. What's oh, interesting. Interesting what I came up with. Slimepocalypse? What on earth is this? I obviously have some questionable games that I've made in the past. Sword Skill Slimes, Space Conquest, Space Conquest might have some interesting guns to play with. Background blocks. Oh wow, that's a lot. What on earth? Oh wow. Particles? I only have a missile and a laser. What do I want? Was it Star Captain that had the weapons? Oh wait, no, it isn't. It is space. Is it Space Conquest or Star Captain? Background? Oh, those look pretty. It should be Star Captain. Star Captain would have some interesting things. Star Captain. Assets. Oh, items? Here we go. Oh, those are meh. You know those guns, I can take these guns. These guns are pretty cool. Also the chain gun is pretty cool once I edit them. Actually, wait. I just saw this looks a lot like a teleporter, doesn't it? We wanted weapons, paste items, and they need to be modified. Yeah, they need to be modified incredibly. But they look like they can work. I can just change it up a little bit. How big are you? How big are you? Did you tell me? 32 by 32. Yeah, that can work. That can definitely work for an item. And it looks good too. What else do I want to copy? I want to go into 30-second lifetime a little bit more. Did I go into? Yeah, I'm gonna go in 30-second lifetime. Where is it? Finish scrap games. Game Maker Studio too old. 30-second lifetime resources. Enemies. We can take these as pets too. Or these look like enemies. That's the problem. These look like enemies. Hello. Yes, my audio is coming out. Sorry, I know. I just like thought my audio wasn't coming out there for a second. Flamethrower looks amazing. Actually, I like these handguns better, the way I did these handguns. So I'll take my double and triple handguns and flamethrower, and these lasers are also better since I didn't rush them. Laser pistol double, laser pistol triple. Where's my normal laser pistol? There's my laser rifle. Triple handgun, Uzi, all the others. Okay, we want dual handguns if we're deleting handguns. We want this. We have the flame sprayer as well. And yeah. I have a fist weapon. That's funny. Oh, here's a laser pistol. Okay, time to copy you. Oh wait, we have a bigger flamethrower. Here we go. We're gonna, and actually, let's put in melee weapons as well. Throwing knives, tomahawk, shuriken. We want you as well. Open with. No, I want to copy you. Just copy all of you. Islands of War Mac. Nope, not. I keep thinking I'm in Islands of War. I'm not in Islands of War. I almost couldn't post your game yesterday. Oh no, what happened? Time almost ran out. That's not right. I want weapons. Replace handgun. Replace dual handgun. Yeah, the handguns I made in that one. You couldn't figure it out. Oh, you couldn't figure out how to do it? Yeah. You need to upload it to itch.io or another site. I just use itch, and then send it into Ludum Dare. It takes a bit of time. That's why there's a grace period, is because it does take a little bit of time to figure out. Let's see. That's a bunch of weapons now. My lasers, which lasers do I not like? I did not like the ones I made during the jam. Those were garbage. The ones I already have were much better. Here's a chain gun. We can turn you into we can turn you into your own type of weapon. But I'm going to need to reference my laser rifle for this. Actually, my laser rifle's colors are also off. Actually, a bunch of the ones I imported, your colors are a little bit off. I am having trouble seeing what. Okay, handgun. Are you off? Handgun is. I think you're off. Yeah, I think because I'm using a darker. I'm using a darker outline for you, so I guess I'll go through each and every one of these and edit them quickly. But it will be worth it. And then if we made them during the jam, we'll just keep them since the art already fits. Right, sniper rifle. Oh, okay. What are we starting with? We're starting with a handgun. I think you work. I think it's just the outlines that need to be fixed. Long silencer. You know what? Silencer long is not long enough. There we go. It needs to be. It was supposed to be a ridiculous weapon. It's one of those crazy ones where it's like you put that long of a silencer on your pistol. Sure. Also, I do not like that energy color. That color for energy is just meh. Needs to pop like this. That pops. Does that pop? Oh yeah, that pops. That's popping. I'm gonna add these two colors to my palette. Palati. Okay, here's our laser. I'm going to make you go away for now. We're gonna do, okay, there's my Uzi, it was normal. Actually, I can't make you go away, I guess. You're very big though. You are very big. Let's see if we can try and fix you up to be okay. I think I'll just create the handle here. Or the thing here, and then I will do something like this. Ooh, sounds. Oh, I can take sounds from all the sounds I've previously used, so yay, sounds are not going to be an issue. I'll just have a bunch of sounds. Like a ton of sounds. We'll have so many sounds. Let's put in some light highlights here as well. Does that look like a gun? I think that could be a gun if this is brought like out longer. Totally the wrong game or genre, but it works. And actually, for this part, we could even just create this like that. And then we can also do the same for here. Something like this. That looks like a very deadly gun. I'm not sure what that, no, okay, this part that I just did was bad. Like that, and these two should probably be joined up together. Like that. That looks like a deadly gun. And of course we need a trigger. You know what we could do? We could totally make you into like a heavy type weapon. Like a more, like you carry it under. Yeah, I think that would actually look better. I think that actually looks better. And the lighting needs to be flipped. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Oh, all my colors are off as well. Well. Okay, there we go. I'm done with that. You have a chain gun. That's actually not a chain gun. Okay, you actually, those ones are going to be way too much work to do. Sniper is good. Rifle is good. No, rifle is not good. Oh, wow, that's a lot. I'm going to delete these first. Rifle is not okay. Rifle. Rifle. I have two rifles. No, I have another rifle. It's called weapon rifle. I see. Oh, I have it somewhere. Here it is. Needs to be darker outlines. There we go. You also need darker outlines. And your laser color needs to be changed. There we go. That's a laser color. AK, I think AK is good. Nope, AK is not good. Actually, that wood color also needs to be fixed to be darker. It just bolds everything. Everything feels with higher contrast. Okay, you were good, but you were a little bit. You seem like a burst rifle, like a really interesting burst weapon. I'll keep you like that. Could even do no. Could even do something like this. I think that might look better. Yeah, that looks better. Tad bit. Tomahawk. Interesting. I guess that's a throwing axe that we're going to be using. Could be interesting. Well, it will be interesting since we're getting throwing weapons now. Sword, yes. Silencer, yes. Shuriken. There we go. Shotgun. Shotgun double. Shaft gun. Shaft gun double. Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher looks awful. But I'll take it. Rocket launcher. Why does the rocket launcher look so bad? Maybe it's because the rocket's not prominent enough. I think that looks a little better. Yeah, let's make you guys a little bit better. Rifle. Actually, you look like a, I don't know. You don't look like a rifle. Pickaxe, yes. Minigun, yes. Pistol laser, also yes. Actually, this pistol laser looks pretty good. I think lasers should pierce through things, pierce through enemies. No, not you. Katana, heavy minigun, handgun, flamethrower, flame sprayer, dual handgun, dual beam sword, yes. Dual pulse rifle, yes. Everything is yes because, well, these look really nice actually. I guess this is what happens when you just use existing assets that you already have. Everything's already like, hey, that looks nice. Battle axe, awesome. That's a ton of weapons. That's a ton of weapons. Chain gun looks, nah, chain gun's not working. Chain gun's not working for me. Do I have even more somewhere? I feel like I have more. I don't know why. I feel like I've got more. Oh, I do. I do have. It was 30-second lifetime resources. Had a ton of them. Finished scrapped games. How to polish had some. No, it did not have some weapons. Joy-Con. Only a lab slime. No, those are all. Wait, did we? Did we have people? Okay, yeah, no, they were. Oh, those look good though. We have slime. Finished scrapped games. Old. Geometry battles. Nope, none of those will work. Game Maker Studio 2 old. Everything is either desynchronized or. Did I do anything for Ludum Dare 38? Oh. So actually, I've been a part of 4 Ludum Dares, 38 and 20. And I didn't finish 38 and 20 from the looks of it. Yeah, I didn't finish it, which is sad. Desynchronize had a bunch more assets, though. Really? How come I can't find any more assets? I'm like 90% sure we had more. I guess that's actually a lot of weapons, if I think about it. It just doesn't feel like a lot when I'm looking at it from this view. I keep defaulting to Islands of War Mac, because it's just muscle memory. Keep both. So one of you, you're more like a flintlock, and you are a revolver. You're both very similar, though. Very, very similar. Oops. Actually, we should just do it all in black. Yeah, we could just do it all in black. Nah. Wait, I did need to make you darker. Didn't I say I needed to make you darker? I did. I didn't add you to my palette, so I think I've been using the wrong color on all of them. So I want to go through my shotguns as well. My AK, my swords. Anything with wood in it needs to be fixed, possibly. Open with Pixin. See, that's way too dark, actually. That's too light. That's just right. No, it's not. Actually, the original color, this was dark enough. It needs to be black, but not too black. Do-do. Do-do. Shotgun double. Right, now we've got a bunch of weapons. We have a bunch of weapons to add. Okay, what projectiles do I need? I have lasers. We need a blue laser for the player. We need a blue laser. Effects. Oh yes, we need to make explosions as well. You got killed at wave 18? Wow. That's incredible. My guess is everything becomes unkillable at that point. That's my guess. Because their health just scales really badly. They just keep getting increasingly more and more and more health until you die. I guess the cheese together with a 5 FPS game is just too OP because one can shoot super fast. Yeah. You can the super fast bug is really really interesting. It's I don't know. It's fun. But yeah, I guess doing having that bug will do that to you. I actually don't want to edit you like this. That's awful. I want to Pixin animation, import animation from image sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes you have, yeah, pretty much. At some point, you just have to shoot enemies like 10 times before they die, which I don't like. They just become giant tanks. Tanks of terror. And here's where I'm going to, oh wait, I can't do that for every single weapon. I can't do that for every single color. We are going to need to figure out the colors backward. I'll make you 45, 45, 45. Since we need to do this in gray, we need to color this in gray so that later on I can actually, we'll make you we actually want to multicolor you. We want to multicolor you. So we're gonna do this in standard explosion colors. Yellow there, yellow there, yellow there, yellow there. I believe in the last one, we don't actually get that same color. No, we don't. So then we're gonna do like an orange. And then we're gonna do like a deeper orange. We didn't touch the last frame, but it should be that color. Yes, which means I need to get to that orange and put you there. And then we need, this is going to be like a red. Red, 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 and then we're going to do a dark red here. There we go. So when I look at you, you should be a nice circular explosion once I hit the frame rate to be better. Actually, we might need another frame of this. And we actually want you to be, this is a very fast explosion. Yeah, I got that. The second frame was 0.05. I mean 0.2, yeah, I just noticed that. We're going to duplicate you again. This time we'll get rid of this color. This circle is going to be, well, you're going to be also blank. That red is going to pretty much take over. Wait, you're also going to be blank, but this red is going to take over that. And this is going to try, if I can line it up correctly, right there. Wait, wrong one. I should have put it one farther out so that it can be bigger. There we go. Just like that. And we can actually fill you in with light red. And what I want to do is I actually want to break you off a little bit. Well, actually, I want to break you off more. When is what weapon gonna explode? When it hits an enemy or when it hits a wall? When it hits either. When it hits either, it's going to explode. So here we actually want to get you more. Do we? Okay, I'm gonna save this as explosion clean because it's a perfect circle. That is one style we can go for, and I'm gonna export you. I'm just not sure which one's gonna fit better with the game right now. Then I'm going to delete my Bionade. So that was a weapon, is a game, the desynchronized game where you can time travel. You had a weapon which could heal yourself, which could heal your teammates, which is also yourself. Is explosion messy. How much damage? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out how much damage you'll do. And this is going to be the basis for the explosions coming to Islands of War as well. I think I'll just, in Islands of War, I'll just do a... actually, no, this style will not work for a messy explosion. A messy explosion is just going to be a copy and paste from Islands of War. Acids, effects, I no longer need this in my ear. It's just a copy of these explosions. Those frames are messed up though. Those frames are very messed up. I mean, there's two different explosion types I could go for. I'm not sure how well, because the game has a very simple look. Um, I'm not sure how well these new explosions would work in it. So I'm gonna start with this explosion type, or I'm gonna start with the messy ones. No, something's wrong with you. You're out of order. You are probably 2, and you're probably 1. Dot, dot, dot. And then you are probably 3. And you are 5. And then you are actually 4. Yeah, that order looks correct. What is the exclamation for? Exclamation for right before they're about to fire. We have fire for our flamethrowers. Ooh, you know what we need? Because we need our from Islands of War again. From my assets. Actually, this is gonna be new. Yeah, like Only a Lab Slime. That was taken from Only a Lab Slime. This is going to be new for most of you haven't seen. Actually, I don't know if I've shown this to anyone yet. If I go into here, effects. If I go into we have muzzle flash. Oh, we have muzzle flashes, my friends. Yes, 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 yes. Long muzzle flash, yes. Prong muzzle flash, also yes. Kind of this round muzzle flash, much yes. Small muzzle flash, sure. Short muzzle flash, and then the sparked muzzle flash. All of you get copied. Yeah, round for rocket launcher. Islands of War Mac. No, I keep clicking Islands of War Mac. We'll go into more effects. I'll keep pasting things in. This is just going to be a massive collaboration between all my projects. Yeah, I'm thinking prong for shotguns. What on earth? That's my achievement sprite? You gotta be kidding me. I need to go into projectiles. Is it projectiles? Oh, those are the new projectiles. UI? No, it's not UI. It's under. It should be under effects. And I need my projectile. Is it it is a projectile. Yeah, I was right there. Projectiles. I just didn't see it because we have. Okay, here we go. Colossal railgun, beam thick, beam medium. How far is the Islands of War update? It's coming along. As you can see, like everything's getting redone. More weapons. The thing is, as we've seen with this game, you need a lot of enemy types in order to make the enemies work. Tomorrow, no. Friday, probably. And it will probably just be a test version because there's so many of them. You know, I can see it only being in a test version through the weekend and then not. And then just coming out of the test version pretty fast. Like with this game, we're seeing if there's not enough enemy variety, it gets stale really quickly. Yeah, it gets stale really fast. Do I want these? I'm gonna copy these over anyway, and if I don't use them, that's fine. So actually, I had to redraw these laser sprites. So the auto laser is extremely thin, and we have medium. We literally have 4 different scales of weapon, and we have the colossal railgun, which is a massive. That's like double the size of the previous one. Healing, no. Healing, all health has still been. It's still out of the question, for the time being. We have our shells. Right. Next up, we are going to steal sounds. And Islands of War has so many sounds, we might as well take them. We might as well take them. Assets, sounds. We don't want teleporter sounds. We have Eternian sound. You know what? Actually, for these sounds, I'm going to import them from Islands of War directly. Actually, no, we won't. What do you sound like? You can't hear that. I can't hear that either. So I'm just going to Lifesteal 5. I need to listen to these. So I need to pick out which sounds I actually want to use. Then we can use them. Okay, Lifesteal 5. Actually, that's a really good sound. Let's see. I want... Ooh, that's a lot of sound effects I started from. Oh. You know the main sound effect I need that's going to be hard to find is my laser one from... Yeah, I know you can't hear them. My laser sound from... I believe Desynchronized has it. Sound effects. I just need to... Oh! Desynchronized has a bunch more sounds. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going to be a bunch of sounds. This is a ton of sound. Zone damage. Zone damage? Hurt sounds. I even have hurt sounds. Can you zip them and you help me? There's one. I'm just looking for one sound right now. Just one. We even have a rocket sound. That's okay. We even for the desynchronized, I actually created reload sounds for every single weapon. Which this game doesn't have reload, so it doesn't matter. Where's laser? HIJKHIJKL. Here it is. That's perfect. That laser sound is going to be used in Islands of War. When we get ray weapons, those are going to be the main sounds I'll be using. Would be a bit faster and you're allowed to help. Yeah, importing it's not too hard anyway. I'll deal with it. It won't be that hard. Laser.wave already exists. Keep both. You want to hear? You will hear. You will hear. We are going to go over. You are done. We're going to start importing. Actually, while we're on our Mac, let's do enemies. We need different types. Oh, the last thing I mean, like, find the good ones out of them all. Okay, let's do that then. Find the good sounds, and then send me a list of, since I have two main files I will be using, GameMaker Studio 2, desynchronized assets, sound effects. So I'm going to compress you. Open Discord on here. You guys can see my face while I do this. This is called sound effects desynchron. Actually, you know what? If you want to help me, send me. Okay, unzip the folder, and then send me. I'm going to send this in. I really should have it. I'll call this in. I'll put this in other JWigs games, right? Because that seems like the most reasonable place to stick it. So if you want to help, then I'm going to put in this. Yes, thank you. Wait, hold on a second. Send me a zip file back with all the good sounds. Also, go ahead and rename them based on what it sounds like or what weapon type it could be. Come up with weapon names if you want. That's desynchronized. That's the hard one. The other one is going to be 30-second lifetime. The other one is 30-second lifetime. And also, if you want to use these sound effects for your own games, feel free to. 30-second lifetime resources. Sounds. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. 30-second lifetime literally has 6 sounds. And they're real. They're real. They are... Ow, that hurt. They're real and original. So yeah, okay, we don't need 30-second lifetime sounds. We've already got that. Those are like those are super basic. Man, an entire game with only 6 sounds. Well, I guess that was this one. Um, okay, okay. Let's get. So I think I'll spend the next hour still importing assets, still creating new assets. Then we'll just work on implementing them all. Just work on muzzle flash, recoil, just bang, bang, bang. But we need everything. Ludum Dare 46 sounds, paste. There we go. Now I've got. I did create this really cool sound for a sniper that you like. 2 headphones, yes, because this is from my Mac, and I'm done listening to sounds over here. And now you guys can look at my Mac. And my Mac is VNC stopped working again. Okay. Okay, VNC. You can go back to where you came from. Right, here we go. Now you're looking at that. The last thing we're going to do is make more enemies. Okay, so the first thing is we need more enemy types. The first thing we do is I'm going to build the enemy projectiles first. Then I'm going to build behaviors based off that. So what I really liked is we have our enemy that shoots in like the circle. I want to make a crystal type weapon, right? You know how crystals like go and then they explode, except it's going to like move and then it's going to explode into a circle, basically. So this is going to be a really big bullet. So this is going to be bullets large. And you are going to be even bigger. Actually, we'll just go ahead and use the entire thing. It needs to be visibly larger. Like, very visibly larger. And actually, we are going to make this like that. And then we're going to get the colors. Who did not like the stream yet? Well, I'm not out here begging for likes and subscribes. I could, but do I care? A little bit. It's nice to see that subscribe count go up. But how much do I care about it going up? Not that much. I mean, if you don't want to subscribe, you're missing out on the content. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, also I don't like videos either because it shows up in my lists as well. I totally understand that. It's like it's really annoying. Like I wish YouTube just didn't. Just like don't put it in my list, my friend. And actually even I'm like super careful with who I subscribe to as well. Like even though I like them, sometimes I just find it easier just to look up their channel name and then find the video I want to watch. Especially if I know if they if they upload on a regular basis, I just like manually look it up. I'm like, I'm not gonna subscribe because my subscribe feed gets like super cluttered then with all these things I love to watch, but I'm not watching them all at once. I've got moods. I've got moods for what I want to watch. Like when I eat, I'll usually pop up a GDC video when I eat. GDC is like the Game Developer Conference. Great stuff. Great development assets. Great development, not assets, more like development tips and stuff. Absolutely love it. That works. That works. You've subscribed to 280 channels. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, I have Big Cup. This is just because my mom wanted to make me juice, and so I have normal juice. I have Big Cup right here, though. I use Pixin to make my sprites. I absolutely love Pixin. Actually, this version of Pixin, I'm not sure if it's pirated or not. I paid for the thing, but I hate their update. So I went ahead and went online and found an older version. But you can find that online. You can find the version I'm using online for free, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Next thing I want to do is I want to create. I want to create like triangle things. It's like triangle guy shoots triangle bullets. That makes sense. Um, enemy bullets triangle. Open with Pixin, and I'm going to quickly get my colors off of this first. 4 colors, 5 colors. Then we are going to I'm like subscribed to like 5 channels. Or under 10, definitely under 10. How am I doing this? So I want this to be like that. Is that triangular? I think, okay, from a distance that looks triangular, so it's good enough for me. Even though you could be like this, and like this, maybe? Possibly? Possibly, that works. That works. Actually, this should really be like this then. Nope, that doesn't work. Whatever this is, that looks good. You'll stick with pixel. Yeah. It's very once you get used to using a tool, just get used to getting all the keybinds and stuff down, and then it will speed up. It speeds up my like once I've used Pixin for so long, and there's the new update. The workflow is so much more. It was just different, and I couldn't handle it. My brain couldn't handle it. It just like I'll be using like old keybinds, just by out of muscle memory. Um, we also want something like this, but it's going to be pointed. It's going to be enemy laser sharp. And you're going to be a bit bigger. Well, actually, no, you're going to be about that size, but your shape is going to be very pointed, and then you're going to be like that. Very much like this. Something like that. And now I'm going to need to get the colors again from another sprite. Let's fill in our whites first. Something like this. Even though I do kind of that tail end, I want it to be a little bit less. There we go. There we go, there we go. And then we take this color, and I'm going to outline you again. This left and right side, this top and bottom side are different. So just fix it like that. Just pick a side and make that one the better side. Like this, like this, like this. Actually, I'll just work on the top side, and then the bottom side will just get flipped. That'll save me some time. There we go. Ooh, right here, it's a little bit lacking on the line. it looks thinner. That's it. Yeah, that's better. So we've got all sorts of lasers now. Player is not so unique. Oh, even though I want to turn, I don't know. I think the player should launch a. Should the player launch an energy rocket or a normal rocket? Um, like an energy rocket is kind of like this. Actually, I can turn this into an energy rocket, right? Let's turn this one into an energy rocket. At least it's got the white on it. Yeah, let's transform you into our nice rocket. Okay, so outline color is probably gonna be like that. I hope the rocket's still like visible. The rocket part of it is still visible. J-Weeks, the sounds are finished. Great. Great. Thank you. Um, thank you very much. I will be downloading that. Sometimes I wish I had 3 screens, so I could have like stream, Discord, and then all the stuff I'm working on. But I do have my Mac, I guess. I could look at my Mac, but I'm right now using it. It's because that's 4 screens that I need. Oh my goodness. And I technically do have 3 screens. I'm just using all 3. There's not much space to work with for me as well. So if I'm using all the space I can get right now. I don't think I could, no, I couldn't fit another screen in here. I could not fit another screen in here even if I wanted to. I tried really hard. Is that energy, or does that look a little bit does that look a little bit, is it just me, or does that, I feel like that does not look very, I feel like it needs more rocket shape. Like maybe make you thinner along here. No, 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 no. That does not look wrong. That looks wrong. That looks wrong on, yeah, no. No, no, no. Maybe just make the sprite yellowish to keep the rocket shape. Well, this is yellowish, I guess. This might be yellowish enough. Yeah, I think that works. It still has the rocket shape to it. But it's yellowish enough to where it still looks like a bullet. Maybe just add yellow. Well, I've already deleted the rocket or gotten rid of it. I think this can work. It looks like a giant rocket. Will it be shooting flames? Actually, you know what? You know what? It'll be shooting flames, so well, it will be glowing, I guess. I'm not sure how I can get it to shoot flames unless I animate it. Let's get your colors up right first. I do like that colors. I like the hint of blue, but it's going. That red looks nice. Or that red could be the orange color we've been using. Make sure it's very bright. That looks like a rocket. And then we're going to make you 0.1. I'm going to resize you to width of 20. Is that a HS or VS wheel? What's a HS or VS wheel? What do you mean? Color wheel? This is a... I don't know, actually. This is a this goes saturation. This way, radial goes saturation, this way goes hue, and this is brightness. So it's a HSB, I guess. Does that make sense? Did that make sense? Right, now we add some yellow. Yeah, there's something. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't see that. There we go. There's something on the bottom that I keep playing with. Um, it's probably blocked by my face cam. Usually nothing important happens in that bottom right corner. Personally, I like this type of wheel the best because if I want to do shading, it's easy. It's just changing the brightness brightness value. And then I have easy shading. Changing saturation's a little bit harder, or hue. Like I wish there was a way that it would let me just rotate the color or rotate it radially. That would be really complicated though. Maybe Islands of War Pixel Editor could get that, just to make my life easier. You didn't have any orange on you, did you? And how come they all look the same? How come all of you three look the same? There we go. How do you look? You look actually pretty awful, if I'm being honest. I think it just needs to go right into the yellows and reds. So that you can be like a bright red. Actually, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. Flames have red on the inside. Flames have red on the inside. Not red on the outside. That's why it looks wrong. Flames have red on the inside. Then it goes to an orange. Then it goes to a yellow. Then this orange is a little bit more orange. More yellow. A little bit more. Blue on the inside. Well, everything else is yellow. Everything else is all your projectiles are yellow. Just blue, just very small. Okay, we can try it. Then bright yellow here. The tips. I'm not sure blue would fit. It actually goes blue white. Blue's not gonna fit. Blue's not gonna fit. Let's call you Rockets. And I'm gonna name you Rocket as well. There we go, that works. This works. Just don't put the flames there. Well, it needs the flames because it needs to light up. It needs to light things up. There we go. I think that works. I think that looks like a player-fired rocket. Enemies won't fire rockets. They always fire orbs. Don't put the blue. Yeah, I didn't put the blue there. I got rid of the blue. No blue. I mean, players can get different colors of things as well. Like, it has fire that it's shooting. It's got explosions. Yeah. We've got a bunch of weapons now. We've got the health bar. That's right, we need to quickly add in enemies. We need to add in some more enemies. And really, their legs don't matter that much. Mainly, it's their head. So circle guy shoots big circle. You shoot that. Head tall is still shotgun guy. Head triangle is going to be a laser dude. Head triangle is going to be a laser dude. What else do we want? We want a... What other color can we put in? I'm just going to... Oh, actually, we've got head missile. We've got a square head with a missile on it. But I feel like you might be better as a totally... Yeah, no. You might be better as a totally separate sprite. Also, legs. We could create a class 2. like a even harder enemy. Yeah, like a class 2 enemy with you know what? Let's not do enemies just yet. Let's not deal with enemies just yet. Let's put everything into the game. And if I want to put things into the game, that means like weapons, that means that we're going to need to open this. We're going to need to get editing. Projectile type needs to be this. Right. And I'm going to, on my Windows, hear out the sounds posted in the other games. Oh, okay, I can do that. I can, and you all guys will hear this too. Extract to, yes, I know. Downloads. Return sounds. We have death.wave. I think that's for your pet, I believe, when it dies. Explosion. Okay, yeah, that's a classic explosion from Desynchronized or 37. It's a classic explosion I use. There's the flamethrower, yes. The better laser. Okay, in my head that's not the laser sound, but sure. There's a normal laser. Okay, that's the biotic rifle. That was the biotic rifle. Pet dying. Pet dying. Okay, then what's this sound? That can't be your enemy. Oh, actually, it could be. It has enough oomph in there to carry a robot. Yeah, it has enough oomph to carry a robot. We also have rocket. That's a flying. We're not gonna have the rocket flying sound. What? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Wave start. Oh, okay. That's the wave start sound. Okay. Um, let's see. Actually, with enemies, I came up with a really clever movement idea for enemies. Oh well. Oh well. Let's deal with items. Um, we have a bunch of items. So actually, I'm gonna pull up. That's right. I want to pull up the items, what they look like, over here. Ludum Dare 46 weapons. So I can pull up the weapons and look at their content here. Actually, can I tile view by extra large icons? Here we go. Here we go. So I'm looking at that. And this is this. Handgun. Dual handgun. We are also going to add a row below. This is going to be called handgun double. Add another row below. This is going to be handgun triple. Dual handgun. We also have our shaft gun double, which I believe our sprites for our shaft gun are better now. No, they aren't. Anyway, they're fine. Shotgun, shotgun, revolver. So add a row below. We're going to have a flintlock. Revolver, silencer, long silencer. Uzi. Yes, we have an Uzi. We have a minigun, a heavy minigun. Minigun, a heavy minigun. Yes, those are still the same. We also have a rifle, a double rifle. Is that a rifle? That's not really a rifle. I don't know what type of weapon is that? It's a burst. It's really a burst rifle. Burst rifle. I'll call it a B rifle. And a B rifle double. Because we also have a normal rifle, like a machine gun. Like a constant firing one. Then we also have an AK, which I'll just call AK. We also we've got a laser double. Actually, we have a laser. We've got two different types of lasers. We've got a laser pistol and a laser rifle. So I'm going to call you a laser pistol and laser pistol double. We do not, do we have a triple laser? I think we might. We have a, no, then we have a laser pistol. We have a pulse rifle. We have a pulse rifle. So we have the laser rifle then. And a laser rifle double. Got it. So laser rifle and laser rifle double. Laser rifle, laser rifle double. And we also have, I'm just going to make a lot more and then move, oops, move all 4 of you down some. We have a rocket. Oops. We have a rockets double. We have a sniper. We have minigun, heavy minigun. That's right, let's get melee. Let's get the melee weapon. Oh, let's get throwing weapons in first. We're going to need a lot more. This is not going to be enough. We can get our throwing weapons in. It's going to be a throwing knife, tomahawk. What else did we have? A shuriken. Tomahawk, shuriken. Those were the 3. I don't see my shuriken though. Okay, then we have our sword. We have our axe. Then we have our katana. Oh dear. Oops. I messed up. I was on the wrong katana. Then we have a pickaxe. Then we have our... I do have shurikens. Good. Oh, we also have flame sprayers. So I need to move you down some. Flame sprayer. Flame thrower. And then I believe I have a flamethrower double. Yes, I have a flamethrower double. Then we have a pickaxe. Then we also have our beam sword. And our beam sword double. And that is everything. That's everything. So wave is, okay, all of you are droppable, very much droppable. Now we have to deal with the actual stuff. The projectile type, I do believe I want to add a column afterwards and make a projectile. No, actually, no, we're just gonna have projectile type. That means that each projectile type, okay, there, I think yeah, we don't need that. Delete column. Handgun, the handgun sound, shotgun sounds. My shotgun sounds are awful, so I need to change those. Revolver sounds are duplicated there. Silent, super, Uzi, minigun, rifle. Actually, you need to be a B rifle. I'll call you B rifle here. I'll call you B rifle. Now you are going to be sound rifle, sound AK. Weapon laser, you're also going to be, I think I have I'll call this laser pistol, because I think I have enough laser sounds. Actually, you know what? We have actually, you're actually a laser pistol. Oh no, never mind. I'm not gonna make hit scan weapons. That's way too complicated. Is it? It is complicated. Is it? Do we want hits? Nah, let's not do that. Sound, weapon, laser, rifle. Laser rifle, laser triple. We don't have a laser triple. I'm sorry, you have to go. Rocket, sound rocket. Oh, sound weapon. Rocket. Sound weapon, rocket. Sniper, sound weapon, sniper. I have a very special sound effect for that one. And your sound weapon, flame. Flame. Your sound weapon, throw. Throw, throw, throw. You are sound weapon swing. Sound weapon swing. You're all swinging. Swing, 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 swing. Swing. And enemies are kind of just meh still. Projectile type. Actually, this is going to be damage object. Right, that's good. That's perfect. You guys are kind of boring properties. So we're going to move you over there so I can get all of this. Spread even is false, false. Spread's also going to be 1. Flintlock, also same as the revolver. Revolver, flintlock, silencer is also the same. Rifle you're all actually false. False, 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 false. Except for shotguns. Shotguns are the only way true. We're not even implementing spread even. We do need to implement it though. Yeah. Rifle is gonna have, I don't know, maybe 5, and then you're gonna have more variation on that. Laser rifle, okay, laser pistol is kind of the same. Laser rifle is also gonna be pretty accurate. Rocket is gonna be like super accurate. Sniper is gonna be like no variation. Flamethrower is gonna have some variations. Throwing knife is going to be really accurate, but it's gonna have a wonky thing. You really have no spread. Katana, pickaxe, beam sword. How am I handling melee weapons? Let's see. Melee weapons need to be swung. Actually, I need to give them a type. Add column after. I'm going to call you type. Projectile. We have projectile, we have throw, and we have melee. Because they have 3 different animations, I believe. Throw. Throw for these 3, and then melee for these. Melee, melee, melee. There's only 8 hours left, yeah. This should only take 2 maximum. If I'm not done by 3, we've got a problem. Well, at least this, including plus enemies. Everything's pretty much already, it just needs to be populated with a bunch of content. Like, actually this is doing pretty good. This is like 40 items for a game jam. I'd say that's more than enough. People are going to be okay with that. 30, handgun triple, 35, all you deal 2 damage, but your volley amount is also going to be 2. Your volley delay is going to be, wait, our volley amount? No, is 1. Our delay is then 0. Our shot amount is 2. So you fire at the same time, and your spread is going to be like 4 then. Let's see, handgun triple. Actually, our dual handgun should fire at once. Let's say that. You fire 2 bullets simultaneously. Our double handgun fires 2 bullets. Actually, you're 0. And your volley amount is 1. Handgun double, volley delay of, I don't know, 10. It's like a bang bang. You shoot 1 bullet, so you're kind of similar to that as well. So 2, 10 with 1, except you're actually 3 volleys with a slightly shorter cooldown there. And your spread is going to be like 6 though. So it shoots faster and yeah, does stuff. Flintlock, okay. Flintlock is going to be a revolver, but I don't know. I'd say about the same. So 40 damage, it's going to, oh, you deal a lot. Okay, so high damage, it seems. High damage, 1, volley delay 0, shots 1, It actually does more damage because it has shorter cooldown, so you're going to be like 8 then. Yeah. Actually, that's not as good. Actually, for the flintlock, we could do, okay, I'm thinking Overwatch, McCree has his fan, the hammer. I love Overwatch. We could do like a 120-second cooldown. We could do 8 damage. We could do 6 volleys. And we could make this really accurate as well. Shot amount 1. So actually, the flintlock is better than the revolver. But it has a, I don't know, a 3-second cooldown. And in those 3 seconds, it fires 6 shots. Actually, that's still very good. That's only 120 though. Actually, it needs to be like 150. So 2.5 seconds. Every 2.5 seconds, it fires 6 shots. I don't know how good that is. That seems a little underpowered though. I think 120 might be better. Because even though it does a lot of damage, it's actually, that's a really good burst weapon. I don't know. I don't really care that much about balance, obviously. How come the silencer only does 6 damage? 6 damage should be like the absolute worst the weapon does. You can just change so silencers are going to be like a 40-second cooldown, same as the long silencer can be longer, but it does more damage. There we go. The Uzi, yes, cooldown of 10, damage of 2 with a massive spread. Minigun, also the same thing. I need to look at the Uzi. If the Uzi has a 10, you're going to be like 12, you're going to be like 15. I said the rifle is going to be more accurate, so that means more accurate means it's going to fire slower. So actually you're 15, you're 12. Damage, you're going to be like 3, 3, 1, 0, 0, 1, and you're like 1, 0, 1 as well. Your damage is still 12, 15. That's going to put on par with the... Yeah, that can work, even though it could be a little bit better. You could be a little bit better just like that. Or we could do 3 damage each, and then you fire faster with less damage. So yeah, so that puts actually the rifle better. Right. Laser pistol is really good, actually. Laser pistol is rapid firing. And then you shoot a bang bang. Laser rifle. Laser rifle is going to be a cooldown of like 60 or a cooldown of like 70. Damage of like 3 each, but it's going to fire 3 bullets. You're going to fire 6 bullets. Volley delay is, I don't know, 10 frames? No, your volley delay is 5 frames. Your volley delay is like 4 frames. So really good. These are burst weapons, I guess. These laser rifles are burst weapons. And each of you are going to shoot 1. Actually, that's really bad, just looking at that. Let's make you 4. That seems okay. Rocket launcher, cooldown every second. No, not every second. It has AoE. Every 2 seconds. Damage, like 20. Volume out 1, 2. Volley delay is 0 because it doesn't really matter. Shot amount 1, 0, 1. Damage per second. Oh, I haven't updated all of you. There we go. Is 10 damage per second and 20 damage per second, but we're not counting AoE. So, sniper rifle cooldown also 120. Should the sniper rifle? It should probably penetrate things, like go through multiple enemies. Damage, I don't know, 10. Actually, then in that case, we'll make you 180. Really long, 3 seconds. It's gonna hurt. 1, volley delay 0, shot amount 1. You deal 3 damage per second. Okay then, no. You inch the kill everything. Oh, actually, no, 10 damage per second, it penetrates, so that has to add for something as well. Yeah. And actually what we need now is we need a range. And all of you are going to be set to like -1, which means infinite. Except for the flamethrowers. So sniper is dealing 30 damage every, it pierces. Flame sprayer, cooldown, like 5 on each of you. Damage, 1. Volley amount, 1. Flamethrower, also 1. Actually, you deal 2 damage each. 1. Volley delay, 0, 0. Actually, you shoot 2 volleys, don't you? Volley delay of, actually, you shoot 1 volley with 2 bullets. 1 and 1. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but it's a close range weapon, so that's okay. Range, here it is. Here's the range. We'll say your range is 128. Your range is 160 and 160. Throwing knife. Right. Throwing knives are... Oh, you know what we could do? Here we go. There we go. We can get some music as well. Throwing knife. You know what? I don't like throwing weapons. They're going to be too hard to implement. Let's get rid of them. Bye-bye, throwing weapons. I'm sorry. You're gone. Sword. Okay, katana's going to have a really fast use time. With good damage. I guess with 1 volley. Volley delay of 0. And shot amount 1, I suppose. Actually, you're going to be like 10 since, well... Pickaxe is going to have a long cooldown, a longer cooldown. Damage, a ton of damage. It's gonna... Oh, that's a thing. These things can pierce multiple enemies. Like, melee weapons can hit multiple enemies just by the way they work, because of the collision boxes. Then, yeah, I think we'll let it hit multiple enemies. That means the faster ones are the best. Oh, what I also want is movement speed changes. I need to see how fast my player normally moves. 3. So 3 is the default. So enemies only move at a speed of 1. Let's see. Actually, now it doesn't matter what their type is, because it's just creating hitboxes. Sword is going to have a cooldown of like 45, it seems fair. Axe is also going to be fairly long. Beam swords are like 40 and 50. Ooh, wait. You know what? For now, let's not do melee weapons. They're gonna have to get cut. I'm cutting things early. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not that sorry. But I need to cut things early. Shotguns, all you are fairly normal. Miniguns are gonna make you slower. That means miniguns need to actually kill things. Burst rifle. Sniper. Okay, rockets are definitely making you move slower. Sniper rifle also making you move slower. flame sprayer, normal speed. Shotguns. Okay, shaft guns actually make you move faster. Do they? Yeah. Shotguns make you move slower. Flintlock is normal. Silencer definitely needs to make you move faster than normal. Burst rifle. I guess bigger weapons can make you move slower as well. There we go. That works. That works. Oh right, they're damage objects now. Damage bullets, damage bullet, damage bullets, also damage bullet. You're pretty much all bullets at this point. Your damage laser, your object damage rocket, your object damage sniper. What is this? This is data of all of the weapons. Object damage. Damage fire. And we are just populating them so we can start putting them into the game and reprogramming some of them. You are all... Actually, you're going to be object damage bullet enemy. You're going to be object damage laser enemy. Circle is object damage splitter enemy. Actually, it's still a bullet. Right, and we need to implement that as well. Right, all you are done. Oh, I don't think I finished sounds. Did I get sounds? I did get sounds. We got shotgun sounds, revolver sounds, silence sounds, minigun sounds, burst rifle sounds. We have rifle, AK, laser pistol, laser rifle, rocket, flamethrower. Perfect. That's a lot of sounds. And we're gonna do you. And now we're finally moving over to our windows. We just created all of these enemies, all of these weapons. Now we need to start populating. We need to start populating quite a bit. Oh, this is the menu. We don't need you. Object weapon. Let's create our sprites. And I need to move my lights a little bit. Add a Fat Man weapon. Just launches nukes every 5 weapons or something. Yeah, and oh dear. My little blanket that I have has been soaking in water. Fat Man weapon. Okay, yeah, sure. Once we get the rockets figured out, since rockets will be slow and accelerating. Right. I need to create a group. Add group. SPR. Damage. No, it's just called damage. Damage. Nice. I'm going to fill in all my damages. So this is going to be a little bit boring for the time being, because I'm just populating things. Objects, the player laser, and Ludum Dare 46. This is effects, view by content as well. Player laser, where is that? You know what we could do? We could just totally... I don't see my lasers. Oh, here we go. We could just totally do this. And then duplicate you. You are my laser blue. And you are my ball large. And you are my ball. Right, and then with my ball large, well, we just delete everything else. With a blue laser, we just delete everything else. I feel like that might be faster. Instead of searching for each resource every single time. Normal laser, here we go. Ball, actually you're not the ball anymore. Oops, I got rid of the ball. Oh, yeah, that I probably should not have said that. I did not realize, yeah. Probably could have, said that differently, a lot differently. Damage enemy. Okay, right. So then we're gonna create a sprite. By the way, I think your voice is a bit quiet. I can make it louder like this. It's mainly because I don't want to yell because it's 1 in the morning. So I'm just talking in my normal voice, and hopefully, like, yeah, I've increased my volume now. Where is it? Effects. We want our enemy projectiles, all of them. Okay, so we already have normal enemy ball. Enemy ball. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Duplicate. 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 And duplicate. So you're going to be the large one. SPR, damage, enemy, ball, large. Center you correctly. You are going to be triangle. You are going to be an arrow. And you are going to be a laser. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, meaning I'm missing 1. Oh, we have a normal ball. We have a large ball. We need the small one. You're the small one. There we go. All our bullets are in. Your laser is good. You're good. You're good. Oh, we need the rocket. We need the rocket. Rocket. Open you. That looks good. We are also going to need effects. Let's do effects after we get our just shooting stuff down, which means we need sounds. Our shotgun sound needs to change to Islands of War or something. Probably Islands of War. Shotgun. Shotgun. Where's my shotgun sound? Shield. Screaming quick shot shotgun. And if I play you, it doesn't play for some reason. I don't know why. GameMaker's not behaving. Handgun, shotgun, revolver, silence, super, Uzi, minigun, rifle. I need an AK. So I'll just copy the AK sound effect from my old project. Finish scrapped games. Old 30-second lifetime. Actually, it's desynchronized. It's from Desynchronized. Finally, you finished Only Lab Slime. Yay! There are quite a number of levels. And actually, why is Meep still not in the game? I haven't added pets yet. I haven't added pets. There's our AK. I'm just going to make our laser. Which of your sounds did you use? I am still working on adding in some of the sounds. But for now, I think I'm just going to settle for duplicating sounds until I can. Well, I'm just trying to make sure everything works right. B rifle, rifle. And why is there a Rocket Man in the main levels but available in the editor? The editor was a little bit ahead of everything. And there were going to be levels putting the Rocket Man in, and then the game died. Classic. Sound, weapon, rocket. Also, the last update I was working on, I was definitely going to make it the last update for Only Lab Sound, which didn't even update, was going to be Agent X. Agent X was the last update. And he was amazing. The reason the game died is because I worked on an update. I worked on Agent X, and then the game got corrupted. And the last backup I made was pretty much the one right before I worked on Agent X. And Agent X was so advanced that I gave up. I gave up trying to redo him. I tried, but I failed miserably. Uzi, minigun. I want a B rifle sound. No, I need a rocket sound. Rocket sound. That should theoretically be a rocket sound. But add more levels. Well, that's what the level editor was for, so you could make your own. Also, there's an endless mode, isn't there? Or a random mode? I believe there's a random mode. And yeah, you can't hear any of this stuff because it hasn't been done yet. So here, I will use your flame sound for this one. We'll see how it works. In my downloads, return sounds, flamethrower. There's no endless mode? I also was working on an endless mode for that game. Procedurally generating. At this point, am I still doing compo? No, this isn't compo. This is jam. This is now for the jam. This is not compo anymore. Like compo's over. Compo's finished. I have damage bullets. I have damage laser. I need a damage rocket. Damage rocket. So we have our damage bullets, damage laser, damage rockets. We need a damage sniper. And you're gonna be damage. You're gonna use the laser. Damage sniper. We also have, I believe that's it. And then enemies just use damage bullets enemy, and damage laser enemy can actually be a laser now. Damage laser enemy. I'm gonna run this just to make sure it runs, meaning that everything loaded correctly. I have all the correct assets, which it didn't. I don't have a B rifle sound. How did I miss that? Must have missed that. My jam needs a lot of work, and there won't be sound or music. For your first game jam, it's not terrible. Yeah, you know, actually, I'm going to open up in stream suggestions. You can send links. I will allow you to send links to your game jam games. or to your Ludum Dare games. Because I feel like, yeah. Or in other JWigs games, instead of stream suggestions, put it in other JWigs games. I need a B rifle sound. Add existing. B rifles are, oh, that's the current, oh, actually, oh, no, then actually, this is my B rifle. This is my B rifle. Because I have an AK, I need a normal rifle sound. Add, create sound, sound weapon, rifle. And this is going to be taken from desynchronized, because that weapon sound in that one was really good. So it's going to be in the Mac, Game Maker, desynchronized. Also, making sprites, modeling, coding, and putting the games together on your laptop is a pain. Yeah. I have an AK, FBI, open up. I really could use 10 more monitors. Yeah, I agree. When I was only doing my Mac, I thought it was good. And then I got a second screen, I'm like, with my Mac, and I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. Now I have like 3. Really, monitors are something you can never, ever, like, not need. Sound effects, I have a rifle. I have a really nice rifle sound. Here we go. Right, this should work now. This should just be your standard. You know, I might have messed up. Sound rifle? Did I name you wrong? Oh, oops, I named you wrong over on here. You should actually be sound weapon rifle. And you should be sound weapon AK. And while I'm at it, I need to rename stuff. You're actually object damage player bullets. I want to make that distinction. Object damage player laser. Player laser, object damage, player rocket. Player sniper. Object damage, player fire. Because then I can do object damage, enemy bullets. Ooh. OBJ damage, enemy bullets. Instead of bullets, enemy. So we're going to save you, and then I'm going to generate you over here. I can then paste you in here. And now we need to rename our damage objects. So your damage player bullets, player sniper, player laser, player rockets, enemy bullet, and enemy laser. Oops, the enemies don't have the laser. I did you wrong on here. You actually need to be a laser. And we're going to generate you, and then go back to Windows. And yeah, that's now enemy laser. Enemy laser. Now you should run without crashing. Sound, underscore weapon rifle. Was that a Mac issue? Sound weapon, that must be a line 379 sound. Oh, yeah, that's a Mac issue. There's 2 underscores there. So I'm just going to regenerate you quickly. Sound weapon laser rifle? Didn't I put in laser rifle? Sound weapon laser. Oh, that's what happened to my B rifle. It became a laser rifle. Object damage player fire not. Man, I'm missing so much apparently. Object damage player fire, and I have not imported my fire sprites yet. Sprites damage. Duplicate spirit damage player fire. Ludum Dare effects. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Good fire sprites. Right, and then we set you to fire. Once I'm done with this, I am going to make a way for me to use my scroll wheel to quickly switch through weapons. There's a fly. Get out. Sound weapon laser isn't set. I'm not using sound weapon. I am using sound weapon laser, apparently. Which I'll figure out enemy sounds another time. There we go, it works. What is that? Projectile type? Oh, that's right. Okay, line 63. Object damage weapon. Weapon. Step line 63. This should be weapon data damage object. Now that everything's been refactored, we can have gun sounds. Well, we can shoot things now. Okay, let's find a way for our player to switch weapons. (256 is 16 squared). Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Weapon pickup. Okay, I need to copy the code from here. Okay, the new weapon. So first what I want to do is I want to actually I should be using M wheel, which I don't have. So first we want to find the weapon. For I equals 0, I is less than weapon amount. We want to find what weapon ours currently is. Because I don't have a... I need a... Okay, you know what? We're going to save a ref, actually. I'm going to save a reference. So I don't have to iterate through it. Reference is going to be equals to row of itself minus 2. So here I'm just creating a reference so that it can determine where it is in the position, where it is positionally. Actually, that's a better solution than trying to find it. Where was I? I was in the weapon? No, I was in the player. So, right. New weapon equals... Actually, we can only do down. New weapon equals weapon, weapon data. Actually, we want to do the maximum. If we're going -1, we want to do the maximum of weapon data. Weapon data ref -1 and 0. This is going to be global.weapon. And then spawn weapon drop equals the player. Okay, so we spawn our current weapon, then we destroy our weapon, and then we set our weapon to new weapon. Now if this is mouse wheel up, we want to set you to the minimum of weapon amount -1. There we go. So that's going to allow me to switch weapons. Okay, that didn't work. I do have a weapon though, handgun. Oh, actually I can just do weapon here. But the crash was because undefined value step 0 line 48. I have an undefined value somewhere. Maybe it's global.weapon. It is not global.weapon. Weapon data ref. I don't know what might be undefined. Okay. Line 48. New weapon, undefined value, global.weapon. Weapon data. I'm using weapon data correctly. Oh, I know why. Because this is a weapon object. I need to get the weapon actual string. Minute 0 of waiting for J-Wigs to just fall asleep on stream. Why did that not work? Oh, draw line 2. Did I? Oh, out of everything, I forgot to actually change the sprites. So now this is going to be a lot more just adding in items. This is a handgun. We changed the way our handgun looks. That looks better. Wait, did it change? I can't even tell. Whatever it is, I remember it looking. Yeah, it looks better than that. Dual handguns. And actually, I need to, while I'm doing this, I need to align the, I need to align this, actually, I need to align the center with the length, so that later when I do muzzle flashes, I can just muzzle flash on right around, just move it a certain length forward. Shaft gun is good. Double, it's actually moving up some. Shotgun is also good. Shotgun double. Revolver. Okay, you're not a revolver anymore. You're a flintlock. Now you're a revolver. Silencer. Long silencer gotta change. Uzi is the same. Minigun heavy. Rifle. Now this is the B rifle actually. It's a burst rifle. And this is a B rifle double. Then we have a rifle. Which is actually our rifle is actually called our, what is it called? It's called our assault. Something like that. There we go. Actually make sure that you're aligned correctly. Minigun is aligned correctly. Yep. You know what I really wish GameMaker could do? I really wish I could put a second point or like multiple like points of interest on each sprite. That would make life really easy. Really, really easy and nice. That's a good AK. Like, screen, right? an hour to do that, so I'm glad I can just use it. This is a laser pistol. I mean, I can do all of these and not have to worry about save files. Yay. This is a laser pistol double. Yep. Laser pistol double. And then this is going to be laser rifle. You're just, yeah, you're laser rifle. I just saw you. I just saw my laser rifle. Laser rifle double. Double laser, double, it's called a pulse rifle in here. Then we have a rocket launcher, which I changed, so we need to re-import you. Rocket double. Axe, katana, sword, and pickaxe are all gone. I'm sorry. We might put you in to have time. Then we have a sniper. Very nice sniper rifle. Flame sprayer and then flamethrower. Actually, I think I'll just import all three of these at once. And then do our duplication thing. Flamethrower. Flamethrower double. I'm still not asleep, Meep. That's everything. That's everything. Here we go. Here we go. Whew. I need to take a break after this. And it's still... What is it? Which weapon is that? Maybe I scroll up instead. Why is it not? Okay, out of range. Okay, out of range, yeah, I kind of guessed that that would. But this maximum isn't really taking care of it then. So for some reason, then dual handgun dual is not being created correctly. Handgun dual. Where's it crashing? And why is it crashing? Object weapon pickup line 2. Why is it creating a pickup? It's not supposed to create a pickup. It's supposed to create a weapon. The weapon pick. Oh wait, I can't create a. Ah, got it. I think I know what went wrong. I need to spawn drop weapon dot weapon. There we go. There we go. Double. Wait, it's not creating a new one. It's just spawning a bunch more weapons. Huh. Okay. Oh, I see. Be +1. That's why. Okay. What? Handgun. Oh, actually, we've got more than one handgun. We've got handgun double, handgun dual, and handgun triple. Wow, we've got a lot of handguns. Handgun double? No, is that? That's right. That's a double handgun. And then we need a triple as well. Handgun triple. There we go. Now I need to get through every single item without it and shoot it without it crashing. Okay, normal. Okay, double. I think they're too close together. Right, shaft gun. Double. Shotgun. Double shotgun. Okay, that's cool. This is great for clearing out. Okay. Multiple things at once. Then my revolver is kind of like a... Okay. Revolver. Uzi. Oh wait, nope, wrong one. This is a silenced. This is the long silenced one. It just kind of... Can I shoot through walls? Still no. Okay, then I have my Uzi. Then I have my minigun. I have my heavy minigun. Oh. What is that? Okay, I think I know what the bug is. But that was... I switched weapons while shooting. You should be fine. Why? My minigun. Huh. Okay, what are you? You are... Oh, I have a misspell in my B rifle double. But that was funny. That was an interesting place for it to crash earlier. Can't see... Oh, you can't see the gameplay. Oops. Whoops. I'm sorry. I keep messing that up. Weapon... Okay, so that was funny in that when I went to shoot... Here... No. In my... It's my weapon, yeah. Object weapon. When I went to shoot here... Right here, it decided to crash because... Okay. I don't know what that was. So, sorry, we've got our... I don't know, it just keeps spawning. I don't know why. It shouldn't have kept spawning them. We've got a dual handguns, double, triple. We've got a shotgun, a shaft gun, double shaft gun, shotgun, double shotgun. Oh, this is the flintlock. It's like massive burst damage. It's tiny. And we have the revolver, which is just normal. We have the silenced, long silenced that made it even longer. Uzi, heavy machine gun, which got damage buffs. Alright, machine guns, these are the machine gun types. What kind of flintlock? Maybe I should flip the flintlock and revolver. Then we have our burst, which is not very bursty. It's just kind of a rifle. And I really wanted it to be more bursty. We have a double one. Then we have our rifle. That's a classic. AK. See, it did it again. It did it again. What just happened? I wasn't even switching weapons there. Oh, the flintlock is one of those ones from, you know, the one where you can, like, shoot them, like, all your bullets at the same time. Like, really fast. So, okay, so then flintlocks, I should flip flintlocks and revolvers then. Dude, what is wrong with this? Undefined value. Spread raw. Okay, my guess is one of my spreads were not defined correctly. And that is not the case. They all have been defined correctly. Huh. Okay, that's a funny one. That's a really funny one. Spread random. It's right. Weapon step. I was just looking at it. Right here. Line 56. We're going to... The issue was here. It can't make a... I believe spread raw is undefined. Which could be... What's after the AK? Laser pistol? I don't know. But this weapon isn't... This weapon's just a string. The AK has... It says 8. The spread is 8. So you should always be returning 8. Unless it's... Maybe it's an enemy. Nope, it's not an enemy. We'll just log that every time it fires. Not sure why. So we were at, it did it for faster firing weapons. Oops. Like, it did it for the machine gun. It also did it for the... AK. I don't know. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one. Then we have the laser. Okay, our next laser is not defined. Laser pistol double. It wasn't ready yet. Everything has it though. AK has it. So laser pistol double, we don't have an image for some reason. Yeah, that's right. I misnamed this. And for some reason, the laser, yeah, is the wrong sprite. Where were we? We were at lasers. There, that looks a lot better. Then we have this. This is the laser rifle. Double laser rifle. Rocket launcher. Okay, moves too fast. It's movement. Does that fit with the game? Yeah, that works. That can work. Okay, double one. Okay, double one isn't sniper. Sniper one's kind of boring. but it doesn't pierce yet. Flamethrower? Kind of what I was thinking when I thought flamethrower, but it's shooting too fast. I need to change their speeds. Double flamethrower? Yeah. I mean, they are the same. I haven't changed any of their behaviors yet. Then we're back to... Oh, this is an enemy. Then we have this as a shotgun enemy. Then we have this as the enemy laser. And then we've got this. Oh! It did it again. It did it again. It did it again. Why? Okay, okay. Now is when we go to log. It says undefined. It thinks it's undefined. How? How on earth? Okay, this makes no sense at all. Unless it actually... Okay, I know what the issue is. The issue is that if I look at the weapons, if I look at this weapon actually doesn't have any spread. If I look at spread, every weapon should have spread. Every single paragraph should have spread. I'm just double checking, make sure everyone has spread. AK did have spread, so I don't know why it said it didn't. So my guess is, so the issue is this was incompletely generated. It stopped that shot amount. So I'm going to regenerate this map. And then we do this, now you're good. Now you have spread. It just didn't exist for some reason. See, now it has it. At least that's for that one. But I don't know what's the issue with... Okay, if I look up... If I select you, we've got 33 weapons, and I select all of you, and I search for spread here, I should get it 66 times. Or not. I can't tell the number. It's not giving me a number. Well, then let's make sure all our results add up and make sense. We've got 35 results because we have 33 here, 34 and 35. That makes sense. Wait, no. Weapon data spread. Where are you used? Yeah, the only time you're used is here at the weapon step, right here. So I'm going to keep shooting and see. So that's okay, so there's the enemy. It's just random. It doesn't even matter where I'm looking. Have a piece of your own guns. Yeah, it's logging correctly. Yeah, that's good. Also, this is flipped. And this doesn't need to happen. It's just crowding everything. Next thing we need to do, I need to double check my rocket didn't seem like it was spawning 2 rockets. Ah, that's right, it doesn't have a volley delay. Let's do 30 then, since you're gonna launch 2 rockets. Yeah, your cooldown seems okay. Handgun dual. Fix some stuff with you. That's about right. That's better. Need to double check some of the values on my Mac as well. 2. Yep. Burst rifle is too close, I think. Laser pistol, U. Yep, there we go. That's good. Next thing we're going to implement is our even spread property, which is for shotguns. So basically that means that every bullet is going to be equally spread apart when it's created. Which is simple enough. The weapon, instead of if shot count is greater than 0, instead of a repeat here, we're going to do for var I equals 0. I is less than shot count I plus plus. Right there. Yeah. Then spread raw is going to be that. Spread even. If it is evenly spread, okay, I see. Spread raw, spread random. We're going to change spread random equals to spread raw. So minus spread raw plus. So if I have 5 bullets, I want to create the first one at the angle plus, so that's shot count plus 2. Spread raw plus this plus I. We know, okay, the delta, the angle that needs to be multiplied by is going to need to be the spread raw times 2 divided by the shot count. And this is going to be multiplied by I. Okay, so if I have, I need paint for this. You can't see what I'm doing, again. So let's say I have U as 30 degrees. If I'm creating 5 bullets, then 5 bullets means that I'm going to start here, and I'm going to multiply by this total, which is 60, divided by 5, which I'm just going to do the math here to see if things add up, is going to be 12. So then I'm going to add 12 degrees for every bullet, divided by the shot count times I. That looks like it's working. And what has this property? Shotguns have this property. Shotguns have this property? Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. They're like spawning it. And then big shotguns, and then also now, this will also always be. Look at that. That's beautiful, actually. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, Yeah, okay, so shotguns have it. What else might need it? Yeah, I think this even spread is better. Oops. Because that way they're more predictable. When a shotgun dude is shooting, that means he's gonna... And you are okay as well. Actually, I think I want my... I'm gonna flip my dual handgun and handgun stuff. So our dual handgun, and we'll also go ahead and balance. Actually, it doesn't matter that much. Let's go ahead and make the actual how bullets function. Damage player bullet is normal. Damage player sniper is speed is going to be 15. But when it collides with an enemy, it is going to override it. It's going to pierce through enemies. Well, maybe snipers pierce through everything, but lasers only pierce through 2 enemies or something. I don't know. With other object damage. You know what? We're gonna need this a lot, especially if I want penetration is 1. And again, I think you all weren't able to see any of that. So penetration for flamethrowers is going to be like 3 enemies. So you can hit up to 3 enemies with 1 bullet. Handguns, shotguns, silencer, Uzis. Snipers are infinite, so infinite is going to be 0. Actually, infinite can be... infinite is... Well, that won't work, though. Infinite is going to be a -1. We'll do -1 for infinity. Our laser pistols are going to hit 2 enemies. Our rockets are going to hit upwards of 5. Okay, right. Actually, our damage is going to be really similar. Like, literally all of our damage objects are exactly the same. Except for, like, speed. What's the speed of all of these? 10? Yeah, I think I'm going back to the old Islands of War, everything has properties basis. Because I think that's just easier to see. It's easier to work on. It's a lot easier to work on. Bullets. Okay, our player bullets are usually have a speed of 10. Our sniper bullets have a speed of 15, I guess. So our sniper bullets, where's our sniper? Lasers. Lasers can also be like 12. So faster. Rockets are actually speed of like 5. Snipers is speed of 15. And actually we want, this is going to be speed max. Actually, does that mean we need like speed start? Yeah, this is speed start. This again, turning in just into, the properties are turning into Islands of War. Speed start, speed max, and speed excel. So all of you are not going to accelerate. Speed maximum is going to be 10. Actually, speed maximum, what I can do here is I can do a trick. I can just make you, since I don't want to change them all, I can literally just make it equal to the other one. And then I'm going to copy you. And then I'm just going to paste the formula results. So that way it's no longer a formula, it's actually a value now. Cool. 10 and sniper is 15. Rocket is also 10, so it accelerates. Flame sprayer is actually too fast. Yeah, we're just adding a bunch of properties now. It's literally turning, I think all my games, because weapons have like pretty much the same structure in every game if you want them to all have the same structure. It's just all piles of values put together. And that way, actually, you know what? This damage object actually becomes sprites. Because it doesn't make sense to create all of these if they're all going to be identical, basically. No, I do want to create damage object, because then they can have different behaviors. For example, at the end, the rocket, at the end of its life, it will create another explosion, which is another damage object. So I do want to create damage objects. However, I also want to give them damage sprites as well. Do I want to give them sprites? Actually, no, let's not. Let's keep it like this. This is good. And I'm gonna regenerate you, and then we're gonna paste you into Windows. Uh, 7.5 hours. Yes. I'm gonna check my to-do list. What else do we need to do? Weapon, flip bug, enemy auto shooting, light stacking blinds you. We finished this. Sound needs normalizing. Yeah, we need to do that. I'm gonna put enemies together. Enemy progression needs better balancing. Smooth lighting, yes. Weapon kickback. Oh yes, let's do weapon kickback. Every weapon has kickback. More enemies, more weapons. We're working on that. Shells is up next, actually. Yeah, shells are up next. And we will force the damage bullet to create the shell. So that each of these can have their own different types of shells and determine things as well. Let's see. So actually create, that's damage. We actually need to get rid of all the speed in here. Get rid of all your speeds. So I need to implement speed, acceleration, and penetration, which is just the number of things it can hit. And actually, no, penetration should be done. Never mind. Penetration should be done by the object itself. So actually, our rocket penetration does need to be 1 because of how the explosion can hit multiple enemies, but the actual rocket is not supposed to hit multiple enemies. That makes no sense. That means it can go through multiple enemies. That's like what? Damage, okay. Health equals 0. Well, no, actually, I'll make health equal to 1 to start. Step. Oh, I do need a damage. Am I using event user 0? Yeah, I need to use event user 0 for initialization stuff. Would you look at that? Just like Islands of War. So weapon, when you create a damage object, after it's done. Oh, actually. Okay, you actually need to be after in event user 1 as well. Event user 1, so damage equals weapon data object weapon. Actually no, let's not use event user 0. Let's go ahead and put that in the weapon back where it was. How come it didn't set it? So actually our par damage actually needs a weapon in it. So it needs to be able to get its statistics by itself. Get its get its stats by itself. That way when I just do this, I can actually just do here weapon equals other dot weapon. Then I can damage. So you kind of are bases. You're also a base, and then we'll stack all of our additional stats that we need to do here. And that's not going to work. Why is that not going to work? Because we do need the user event 0. Because the thing does need to does it need to handle it? Yeah, it does need to handle it. Our actual weapon, our actual damage does need to handle it itself. So here we go. Damage equals. So this is just initializing everything. And did I trigger you? Yes, I did. This is initialization. Because for some reason, okay, after when you create the object, it triggers its create event before it executes this code, I believe. Which means that in my create event, I have to have something. So if I want to change something about the object, and I need it between the create event and the step, I have to do it somewhere else. I need to make my own event, which is usually event user 0. Usually. Speed. Speed start. If speed. Actually, I'm just going to set a bunch of local variables. Speed max equals 0. Speed excel equals 0. And then I'm just going to, because it's actually cheaper, which Islands of War doesn't do this, and it should do this with the lightweight objects coming soon. It needs to extract all of the data outside of this object first when it's created. Instead of constantly having to call this function, that function call might be cheap when you're doing it 5 times, but when you're doing it 1,000 times with 100 weapons, with 300 properties, very expensive. Very, very expensive. But I'm really hoping that lightweight objects fix all of that, especially with the game maker changes coming in. It should be very nice. So I said I would be done before 3. With all of these, I think I'll be done before 3. Step if speed is less than speed max. Oh, it's actually SPD max. I need to take off my headphones or else it's going to hurt my ears again. Speed is less than speed max. Speed plus equals speed excel. So we're going to do speed equals minimum of speed max plus acceleration. Minus, no, your speed max. So the minimum is going to give us, it's putting a top cap on it. Right, now we need health. So user event 0, HP equals the penetration, weapon data, penetration. And then when you collide with an enemy, well, when you collide with something you need to collide with, which, okay, we're not going to implement it for pets since that would be annoying. So only your bullets can penetrate no matter what. I think it's pretty safe to assume. Because enemy bullets penetrating would just be like nothing you can do, just kill things. Var damage equals damage. When I collide with an enemy. So actually this is going to be HP minus minus. If HP is less than or equal to 0, then I'm going to destroy myself. So now, certain weapons should pierce enemies. Like our lasers. Lasers should pierce. Lasers have, yes, 2. It should pierce 2 enemies. Yes, it did. Oh, that's nice. First try. And then, okay, that's actually really good. Actually, yeah, okay, that's good because we needed some crowd control. And then those just kind of blow up. Well, they don't really blow up yet. And this just does, okay, you're -1. So, yeah, that doesn't count. Okay, so, how is it minus? Oh wait, I know. If it, I'll just set it. I'll just check if it equals 0. So if it equals, health is always going to decrease by 1. So if it's -1, it's never going to equal 0 because it's always going to be decreasing just to negative infinity. Where's my sniper? My sniper can pierce through anything with a lot of damage. Hello. Line you 2 up. Okay, you didn't. I want to get like multiple enemies, like crowd. Yes, there. Go through a choke. Oh, yes. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Oh, yes. Getting my lines. What's it sound like? Okay, that is definitely sniper sound. That is very much a sniper sound. Oh, I killed them all. Ooh, I missed. Its slow rate of fire hurts a lot. Like, if you don't get them all lined up, even then it's a little bit hard. But it just deletes things. Like, you'll just kill things. Oh, here come these guys. I want to see how they work, how they behave. Sniper's not overpowered. Like, even though I have it, it's taken like so much. This is wave 3. Like, I can kill things, but it relies on them needing to like group up like that. Like, if they come in one by one, you can't exactly deal enough damage to them all. Okay, yeah, like now. They're all, I need to like actually, the problem is you need to like go out of your way to try to find better angles to make your bullets impactful. Or else, yeah. But when they all come through this choke though, that's when it'll be super strong. Okay, this money shot right there. Yeah, there we go. That was good. I mean, okay, laser pistols might be better because they hit 2 enemies. You know what, actually? Yeah. Are you hitting 2? Okay, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Every object needs to keep track of, every damage object needs to keep track of what it's already hit. Actually, we're gonna create DS list create. That way, it's really easy. When I collide with an enemy, I only do this for enemies. We're going to if DS list find value hit object. Actually, this should be called hit list. Perfect for a sniper, right? It's your hit list. If your hit list has the other.id, then you're going to exit, meaning it's already hit you before. And then after this, we're going to DS list add hits list. and then we're going to add other.id. So it can't hit the same enemy twice, because it is. In 2 frames, if it's still, it's currently like lasers, where I was definitely seeing double hits, which is not what they were intended for. Enemies come. So you, oh, it did it there again. I don't know why. It's hitting the same enemy twice. Let's pull out sniper and see if it's doing it. Sniper. Interesting. Health subtracts. Huh. If you collide with an enemy. Yeah, basically. Should it? I don't think. I think no. That's not good. It's not good that it collides with the same enemy twice. Hit list. DS list find value. Yeah. Well, actually, what does find value return to me? It returns the value. It returns the actual value. No. It just returns. Oh, you know what? I know. Wait, DS list find value? Wait, what are you actually giving me? Or undefined. Okay, so I have to check if it's not undefined. Because just doing a DS list find value doesn't actually check. Why does Islands of War need that? Oh, it does. It does actually have that. It makes sure it can't hit the same block twice. Okay, here we go. It did it again. It's hitting the same enemy twice. Okay, when I hit something, if I hit something, then I want to log what its health is. Okay, flip to one of these. Oh, wait, what? So the first hit, it was empty. The second hit, it had it, but it still. Interesting. Lasers. It was still undefined. Even with my penetration, it was still undefined. Like right here. So the list was empty. It had its ID, and it was undefined. So then it put its ID in, but it still couldn't find it because DS list find value. Why didn't you find it? Oh, it's a position. Oh. What is that? What does that do then? Oh, wait. I can check. Oh, that's not the right one. I want DS list find index. Ah, that's what I want. I want to find the index. -1 gets returned. Ah. If it does not equal -1. Ah, there we go. That should work. Ba-da-bum. I'm going to take this time to make sure that enemies spawn immediately, just for the sake of this. I'm doing a lot of waiting for enemies. Okay, laser. There we go. It always hits 2 different enemies. I feel like then lasers might be good, because they always hit 2. Right. I haven't seen any crashes with our thing. We don't need region controllers anymore. We don't need to log. I'm logging something on my weapon. I'm logging the spread for some reason. Oh yeah, that's right, because of the spread. It was undefined. We also want to log what else? Okay, so we need range now. We need a range. Like for flame, it's mainly for flamethrowers. Oops, don't want a breakpoint there. User event 0. We'll create range equals -1. Event user 0. Range equals weapon data range. Range minus equals O. So I guess, yeah, range minus equals, oh wait, Can I play with, no, I don't want to play with infinity. So if I set range to negative, no. Yeah, range minus equals speed. This is what it needs to be. And if speed is less than 0, oh no, if range is less than 0, then I need to instance destroy. So that means my range of all of these need to be like, I don't know, 2000, just to make sure they're infinite. But they also have a time limit, just in case. Just in case. Game's not even 2000 long. So yeah, so that's a backup. So we don't need a timer to prevent them from to despawn, just in case. I think after this, now we work on enemies. I think players have plenty of weapons. We also need to figure out the spawning, how the spawning is going to work. Let's see. Going through these weapons, let's find a laser. Actually, this is just a melting, because it pierces as well. Right, now it's time for recoil. Just effects, just more polish. Even more polish, yay! Recoil equals 0. I'm going to look at Islands of War. Wait, which Islands of War had recoil? Islands of War has, yes, Islands of War has recoil, and it's not actually set as a property, dependent on weapons. It has kickback. Which means I want to check out the object. Object. I want to say it's in the object block first, and in its. Oh wait, no. So it's object block executes actions, I believe. When it shoots, it does a bunch of things. when it shoots. Here, attachment offset radius speed. Okay, so we only care about the radius. So the radius speed gets decreased by some amount. Wait, no, it's a speed. Okay, if that's a speed, then object block. Where are you used? Very interesting. At the step. So then it gets, okay, so the radius speed does that. If it's greater than 0, then it equals 0, so that prevents it, and just moves. Got it. Got it. I know how to implement this. Create recoil equals 0, right? Step. If recoil is less than, wait, no, I just do recoil equals the minimum, the maximum, minimum of recoil plus 0.2 and 0. This is also recoil. Recoil, oh, we also need a recoil speed. And we'll also fix the bug, the weapon flipping bug. Recoil speed equals 0. So, actually this is recoil plus recoil speed. And this is going to be recoil speed plus 0.2. Wait. How am I doing this? Okay, let me just put in some. Pretty much. When I shoot, recoil minus equals, recoil speed minus equals IRandom range 3 to 5. Should we want this? Right, recoil speed does this. I'm just gonna see what this does, see what my weapon does. Not quite what I wanted. It's going the wrong way. It needs to be negative. Recoil speed always needs to be negative. So actually I'll just do recoil equals this. And then I'll just do a smooth the target. This is just a cheap way of doing it. You can't see the code I'm writing. Recoil. Target's going to be 0. The variable is going to be recoil. The smoothness is going to be 10. Why didn't you work? Target is 0. Oh, this needs to minus. It needs to be relative. That way each bullet increases it. Okay, and I can see. Why are you not working? I'm drawing you image angle plus the recoil. I'm gonna log the recoil then. So it's not big enough, basically. And why did I close it? I didn't mean to close it. You can close paint, though. I feel like you're going down, aren't you? Recoil's going down. Okay, I want to pull up a machine gun. Okay, you're funny. Back, you are high. Hello, back. Minus recoil. Wait, so I can just add you then. And then just add you. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is the way math works. Or math is the way math is supposed to work. So look at that. You have massive recoil when you shoot. Small change. What else do we have? What other cool weapons? Okay, that's a little too much. That's quite a bit of recoil. What's other ones that could be problematic? Okay, so in other words, you need to have the minimum of... How big were you getting, though? I was logging it. I was getting up to 15. So I'm going to say 10 is the maximum. Actually, we're going to say 5 is the maximum. Hi, what did I do? What weapons are in the game now? Okay, I'll take you through. Handgun. Dual handgun. Shoots 2 bullets at once. Double handgun. Shoots 2 bullets in rapid succession. Triple handgun. Shotgun. Or shaft gun. And it fires in a nice spread pattern, as you may notice. And my recoil is all messed up. Don't worry about that. Then we have the double one. And we have the shotgun. Wait, shotgun. Then we have the double shotgun. And then we have our... Oh, this is a flintlock, but it should be a revolver. It fires a bunch of bullets really fast. Then we have our normal one. We've got this one. We've got this one. We've got Uzi. We've got heavy machine gun. We've got that. We've got this, the burst rifles. We've got burst rifle again. We've got machine gun. We've got AK. We've got laser. Laser's cool. So laser pierces. It can pierce up to 2 enemies with each laser. Who's shooting? With double laser, burst laser, big burst laser, rocket, which doesn't explode, double rocket, sniper rifle, which just penetrates any enemy, which just insta-kills a lot of things, but it's really slow. We've got a flamethrower, which I need to test my range. That range looks good. The game is that fast. Yeah, the game moved quite fast. Looking at this, my flamethrower needs even less cooldowns. Which I feel like flamethrowers are going to lag the game. Like, excessively lag the game. Yeah. And actually, I need to, in my DPS calculations, I need to multiply you by... Oops, my mouse. I need to multiply my calculations by the penetration as well. That will change things up a little bit. Alright, okay. Actually, there's nothing to show on there anymore. I finished working on there. The old spacebar, are we going to be able to scroll for weapons too, like creative? You know what? Yes. Yes. That's gonna be my thing, is putting spacebar to